Hello, hello. I'll look into some symbolism around this Taylor Swift M.S.G wedding event. Okay. That's been this is the top news, the Taylor Swift wedding event at M.S.G, a potential wedding event. So I'll talk about that connected to my latest drawing. Okay. I will argue that there is a bit of a connection, not big. I also want to begin by saying, I need to tell you that I don't think she is, I don't think there's anything bad about this, even though it kind of looks bad when I show you the symbolism, but I think it's because it is, when you are really famous, you start to connect to all sorts of things, and in this case, uh, there is some other symbolism that I see going on. So in my latest drawing, so this is the latest drawing that I did on June 24th. You see this nun going into this substance, which you can see as a like I painted it as M.S.G substance, okay? The monosodium glutamate substance, okay? That's what I painted on June 24th. And that's kind of interesting because now we see top news of Taylor Swift being at that, having some major wedding event there. And this is, one of the one of the biggest, this is what people are waiting for, this kind of stuff. And so it becomes, a collective mind thing, I don't know how to explain it, but it's some kind of hyper focus by the culture, people think about this, women think about this. And as I said, I don't think anything bad is going to happen. It's just that she connects to other things because she's famous, okay? She connects to this, okay? It's just how it is. So her latest, like her most famous song that was released not long ago is this Taylor Swift Fate of Ophelia. It has 438 million views, and if you compare that to her latest song, that is also, a music video. That music video, I think it's called Opalite. Wait, let me check. Opalite. It has something like. Wait, I'll just check very quickly to compare because it's not many views. So Opalite has where is it? Here, 26 million views. So it's quite like Opalite. You could say it's the newest song with a music video by Taylor Swift, but the one before that is this one, and it's like a major song, like the Fate of Ophelia, 438 million views. Okay, this one connects to Ophelia in Shakespeare's, or oh, wait, no, maybe I should research a bit better. Yeah, it's from William Shakespeare, Hamlet. Okay, this character. Okay, the character that, and I believe that you could see it that this drawing that I did is also that. Okay, it's also that because you see this nun. So Taylor Swift is a bride, okay? It's a bride. She's a bride, there's a wedding, And here's a nun symbolizing, in this case, it is meant to symbolize the church, okay? It's I'm explaining, okay? It makes sense, I promise you. You just have to follow the reasoning, okay? So the church is seen, first of all, the church is seen as the bride of Christ, okay? That's the church, okay? According to the Bible, right? You just have to read and you'll realize that, okay? Then you have my drawing from June 24th, where I have a nun in the M.S.G or becoming M.S.G. You see up here, right? And she is a woman, right? A woman that becomes, it can be, it's like it's seen as a sort of like at least from a certain perspective. From a certain perspective, you can imagine that a nun is, you know, a bride of Christ from a certain perspective. Okay, I think some of you realize that. And so you have the bride of Taylor, you have the bride here, you have the M.S.G, you have the most popular song of Taylor Swift, Fate of Ophelia. Ophelia being in, yeah, in the fate of Ophelia is not good, right? She drowns in the water, right? She is in the water, and here this is the same. My drawing has the same message. It is a woman dying in the water. Okay, my drawing has a woman dying in the water. It's like Ophelia dying in the water. Again, here I am. Okay, I don't think there's nothing bad about Taylor Swift. Okay, in this case, I don't think so. It's just she's just playing. She's just resonating because she did it. She did this song. Okay, I don't think she's cursed. Okay, I don't think so. I just have to say so because maybe some of you believe. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying that there is a connection. I'm like, I'm quite sure that she's just, so Taylor Swift is just playing her part, okay? She's playing her part in this grand show, okay? That's it. So anyhow, the metaphorically speaking, sort of bride of Christ dying in the water, becoming this breaking of bread, and that's my drawing, right? And also, when you think about M.S.G is a food additive, right? So that's you know, suddenly it connects to, like, this drawing here already connects to the top news, but I don't think it's anything to worry about when it comes to Taylor Swift, okay? I just need to say so. It's just she's playing, like, this event is playing its part, okay? I think this is literal, okay? This is literal. There's going to be something like this. People are going to realize that they are cannibals, okay? People are going to realize that they have eaten human flesh, okay? That's it. I don't think Taylor Swift has anything to worry about. Okay. So that's it. That's, you know, I just needed to do sort of a little video here because when I made this drawing, I told you that this is going to connect to the top news. Now we see Taylor Swift wedding is like the most thought about wedding in this time, except for like also Dua Lipa, right? Dua Lipa also had that thing on M.S.G. And here's M.S.G. The most famous song of modern time of Taylor Swift is The Fate of Ophelia. Ophelia, the fate of Ophelia is drowning in the water. Here you see the same thing, okay? But this is, you know, if you connect it to my previous drawing from June 6th, this is, it becomes sexual, okay? It becomes the the removing of the panties, okay? Right? So funny. So it's like after the yeah, right? She can finally yeah. Okay. You see? So here's the connection to that. This also connects to the memorial pool, right? So I take the previous drawing and I continue on that on the next. And when I do that, I tell you that it's going to connect to the top news. But that's not all that I do. It's actually very hard to do what I do, believe it or not. It is. Try it yourself. I mean, try to do this. Try to do this, okay? Try. But where do you start, right? Where do you start? For me, this is like a gradual development. How did a bird get its feathers? Well, at some time, a dinosaur had to grow feathers that were useless, you know, and that's basically what I did, right? I grew some useless feathers, and then eventually, I managed to fly, something like that. Okay, so that's quite hard to do. So it connects throughout here, okay? That's what you need to realize. And Fate of Ophelia, the most popular Ophelia, has this connection to there. And like I said, you have this, okay? The connection to water. You have a sort of bride here, metaphorically speaking, or that's how it seems. That's how people think of this, okay? And you have this becoming the yeah, okay, the and it goes from memorial to remembrance. Okay, so see you, bye bye.